Hi, congratulations on installing Claude Code. You are officially now the bottleneck. By that, I mean the models are so incredibly capable today that they are able to build almost anything you can imagine. So you are really the limiting factor. We are all the limiting factor in being able to build incredible new things, automating processes that before we didn't think were possible, and discovering potentially new advancements in different fields. So what you're going to do now is I'm just going to show you, I want you to do one thing, which is to press this folder button here. Then I'm going to have you create a new folder called My New Project. And you're going to open that folder. And now your agent is able to go into that folder. And for this, I'm just going to use an example, but I want you to give you a challenge, which is to build a website that is based on whatever you want, your dream website. It could be for your business, it could be for just your personal use. And I want you to do it in 15 minutes. And then you'll realize that when I say you are the bottleneck, I truly mean you are the bottleneck. So I'm going to write a prompt and generate a website. For me, I love brilliant.com, so I'm going to build a replica of that that's just for my personal use that I use to learn about a topic I'm interested in. So I'm just going to this website called Mobbin, which has screenshots of every page of the brilliant.com website, and I'm going to download all of them. So on this website, there's a way to download all the screens from the most recent version, 89 of them, and I'm going to download them all, put them in a folder, and then rebuild the website. So now I'm going to take all of those screenshots that were downloaded and just give them to Claude. And you can take, it took the zip with 89 screenshots, and I'm going to ask it what I want. Keep in mind, you do not need to do this exact approach. This is just how I'm doing it for this example. And then I wrote a prompt, which is, I want to build a replica of Brilliant, but for my personal use. It should be a website. It will be for learning Korean. I'm a beginner in Korean. I want it to be fully functional. Can you build the entire thing? I gave you all 89 screenshots. So I'm interested in learning Korean, so I just want this game that I can play to learn Korean. So I have everything I want, and I'm going to ask it. I've put everything in the folder for my new project, and I'm going to press enter. Next, it's going to say, Claude would like to access files in your folder. I'm going to allow it. And you can see it's going to ask for permission. I can allow once if I want to just give it permission, or I can just choose to always allow. There's other ways we can do more advanced things here to skip these kind of questions, but for now, just go through. You can allow. And while it's building it, I'll just quickly explain tokens. So that it's using tokens. You're going to see this number increase as it builds more. Tokens, language, these are language models. They're based on just processing parts of words. So that's just the number of parts of words that it's using to do this request. So the bigger the request, the more words it's going to use, the more parts of words, which is going to use more tokens. So now you'll see models capable of handling up to 1 million tokens of context. So 800 is almost nothing. You can see here right now it's at 5.8 thousand tokens. It's been about 5 minutes. We're moving more towards a world where agents run 24 hours, leave them going overnight. The way to think about this is to let them do longer term, longer horizon tasks, that take 5, 10, 15, 30 minutes, an hour, and they'll be able to do it end to end, as long as you give them clear instructions, which we'll get to in the next course. Mine is about 10 minutes in. Feel free to walk away while it's going if you wanted to, if it's taking a while, if it's a larger request. Okay, so it finished, and now I'm just going to say open it. Okay, and it opened up my Korean learning app for my personal use based on Brilliant. It has the Korean alphabet, the vowels, and it's going to take me through an entire interactive course on quizzing me, asking me questions, going through all of them. And it's fully functional. This is a genuine website. I have lives, I have statuses, matching. This is a fully functional website, animations, everything. And I can exit, and it has a bunch of details that I didn't even know, but because they were in the screenshot, they are here and they are working. And if there's something you don't like, you can just tell it, I don't like this thing, can you fix this thing? And now you can see that just in the folder that we created, there is these files now, which is our entire website. So in the next course, we're going to go through how to build things in a clean way, efficiently, effectively. You can see it just created a few files and put everything in there, which is going to cause problems later. But you can see that just in a very small amount of time, you can build something awesome with very quickly and efficiently. And that is the power of these kind of tools. So hopefully that helps, and excited to see what you guys build.